Muscle memory. It's how you learn what you do. Repeat a motor task long enough, the body will never forget it. Time comes, you can do things with your mind in a world far from the one you're performing in. Muscle memory is how you can type an email, brush your teeth, or dance a masterpiece.
I have been coaching and teaching dance since very little because I used to help pay for my gymnastics and dance. So I started coaching, my first class was probably about 11 or 12.
I definitely think that there are a lot of factors. Like, for instance, every day when you go to class, you're getting corrected and getting told what to fix. And that's just kind of the way of dance. So it's always been taught to have thick skin. But sometimes if you're not having a great day, those can get really on your mind, and then you think about them like, oh, I'm not good enough for this.
Especially in competitive dance, you're constantly being judged, not just by your teachers and other dancers, but by actual strangers who will rank you among other people. So that makes you very self-aware and very self-conscious.
Another one is definitely, your figure, obviously. You're kind of expected to be, thinner. Especially for me, someone who's a little more heavy set, it's, it could sometimes affect me a little bit.
I would definitely say people have bias. I would say even, with mental health, that we have stereotypes like dancers should all be so tall, they need to have long necks.
If you're a competitive dancer, if you're in ballet for long enough, you're gonna get an eating disorder. But it's the hard truth. The thin dancer has been one of those stereotypes that's been around long enough. I definitely struggled with it. I was always taller, and I'm not a small person, so I've always struggled with seeing myself as too wide compared to some of the other girls.
As a dancer, you kind of question if this is the best thing for you, mentally and health-wise, because you start to see yourself kind of falling away. So I know I personally have felt like that as our bodies become pretty muscular, opposed to thinning down. They become pretty bulky, and it's really kind of jarring to look in the mirror and see this very muscular person when you're constantly being told that you need to be thin and small and slim. Creates a lot of body dysmorphia, kind of seeing yourself as not healthy when you are.
I'm a bit more heavy set, and there is that unspoken message of, hey, you have to be thin, or you have to be really flexible, or something like that. But for the most part, I'd say in my studio, I've been pretty lucky. People, they don't really judge you all that much based on your body type. You see bigger girls doing all sorts of ballet, they're amazing at it. So I'd say, it's definitely more of a, you think you have to, but you don't really have to.
You can be an amazing dancer no matter what size you are. And I think the dance world is getting much better and getting away from that standard. I think Misty Copeland broke a ton of those boundaries with being a more muscular build. And we gotta get away from the body of stereotypes, because like I said, two people can do the exact same workout, have the exact same diet, and we have different body types.
My body is constantly doing things for me and is alive and has cells and blood and is doing so much, and we treat it so bad. So I think kind of just being a little more appreciative of the body you do have, at least has helped me, and I think it'll help others.
Because everybody is different, and we should embrace and not just accept it, embrace it, that's beautiful. Being healthy is the most important.
Always believe in yourself.
You are doing this for yourself.